Okay, so the first thing that I noticed about these built-ins is they're big, they're tall, right? So apart from the fact that it's floor to ceiling, I noticed that the vanity is up to my waist. And usually or typically tables are about 0.70 off the ground, which are about this height, but this is actually taller. And that's a good thing because you can fix your makeup standing up. You don't have to sit down. But if you did want to sit down, you can just get a bar stool or a higher seat. And there you go. You have a makeup chair. That's so nice. That's very unique. Super excited to show you guys this house behind me because it is gorgeous, it's unique, and it's just and this is inside an exclusive subdivision in Angeles, Pampanga. But first, make sure you hit like, click subscribe, and click on the bell to get notified for whenever we release new YouTube videos. We're on Facebook, so make sure you hit like and see first, and follow us on Instagram at Presello_official. My name is Julia, and welcome to another Presello Open House Tour. Okay, so when you drive down this street and you see the mahogany-lined house on this side, you can't help but stare at it because it's so unique, it's so gorgeous. In fact, when I drove here earlier, I was like, wow, ang ganda ng bahay na to. It's so beautiful. And I am just so glad that this is the house that we will be touring you today. So in case you haven't noticed, we have a very wide frontage here. In fact, it is 50 meters wide, so it's quite impressive. You know, that alone is quite impressive. So you have a lot of garden space here at the front. You can see your architecture is very modern and warm at the same time. And then over to the rightmost side, we have a 4-vehicle carport. And also, you might have noticed that there are no fences because this subdivision actually does not allow fences, and that's a great thing. So it makes it very exclusive, it's very safe, and it's very open at the same time. Okay, so before anything else, let's go through the main entrance, which is actually right here. And this one faces the southeast. So the property itself is very uniquely shaped, and that's the key thing with this house. So you have this impressively tall door with a digital lock, and it will welcome you to the welcome room. Or as we like to call it, the foyer. Now this house is also built by a Korean developer, so actually this Korean house is truly a Korean house. So this is where you can take off your shoes so that you don't have to dirty the rest of the house. And you also have the door here leading to the 4-vehicle carport. I'm just gonna open it just to show you. But yes, we have your covered 4-vehicle carport. So either you enter from here or from the main door. You will be led here just so you can take off your shoes. You have some storage here, and a gorgeously tiled wall on this side. So it's actually up to you if you want to put decorative items in there, but to be honest, just the wall itself, as it is already nice. Okay, so when you go in here, that's when you'll be able to see your main stairs, your living areas, and this hallway. Now, just to make it different, let's go here first before I show you the living areas. So over here to the right, we have a high ceiling hallway. Actually, in fact, the whole house is high ceiling. And this is where you will see your guest powder room. So you have your water closet and your sink in here. So it's very accessible for your guests and anyone coming in from the main door, from the front door. Then right next to that, we have the maintenance room or your breaker room. It's also where your CCTV control is. And take note, the CCTVs are included. There are about 11 cameras in the entire house. And then over here, we have bedroom number 1 or the guest bedroom. Take in all of that light. It's so bright. You have high ceiling. The windows are literally floor to ceiling. And then you have that backyard that's currently sort of like a Zen garden, but it's up to you. You can plant some bamboo in there or whatever plant life that you might want or foliage to make it more alive. But again, as is, it looks like art. The stones themselves are just art. You have your built-ins already installed, your vanity, your entertainment, your drawers. And then you have an ensuite, toilet and bath, with your sink, water closet, and your enclosed shower space in this corner. Yes, just to show you that it's, actually, you see what I mean when I say that the layout is very unique? You're not gonna see a square room in here. Not even a square toilet and bath. Everything is unique. Okay, so now down the hallway. So that's where we came from, right? That's the main entrance. This is your living area. So your dining table will go here under the chandelier. And then your sofa, your TV, etc. will go here under this chandelier with the very, very high ceiling. Now you can already imagine all of the light coming in here because of all of the windows. And I love how you can appreciate the property itself and the architecture, which you can see through all of the window real estate. On this end, this is where your outlets are. So this is ideally where you would want to put your TV so that that space is concentrated for the seating where you guys can talk, etc. That if you wanted to watch TV, then it's here. Okay, so over on this side, we have the kitchen. So you have an island counter with a marble waterfall countertop. You have your built-in induction in here with a range hood. And then on the other side, you have another set of induction and range, and another sink. So you basically have 2 sets over here. And then you have one provision for your refrigerator. Again, you still have high ceiling, and that's why you have all of the storage above and below. Right next to the refrigerator, we have a door that will lead you to your service area. So this is actually your provision for your laundry. So your outlets, your faucet, yung abang basically nandito. And then over here you have your daily kitchen, again with a sink and this time a gas range, still with a hood. And again, all of that storage and still high ceiling. From here we have access to the staff quarters, and I love the staff quarters, I'll be honest, because look at this. It's such a nicely sized room, very high ceiling, and you still have the floor to ceiling windows. By the way, all of the windows are double glazed, so it's soundproof and also very durable. And then on the other side of this room, we have the ensuite, toilet and bath with your sink, your shower, telephone shower, and the water closet. This is probably one of the nicest. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to show that one. One of the nicest staff quarters I've seen in a while. Okay, so from your service area, you have a back door that will lead you, to the backyard. So again, you see all of this rock beauty. And to the other side, now you also get to see the tanks at the far end. So that one is actually hidden from the street, but you see it from here, obviously, because we are in the backyard. You can also see some of the outdoor units for the ACs, as well as access to the cistern, etc. So maintenance. Okay, now from here, you have a different perspective, right? So your kitchen, your dining, your living area. I cannot get enough of this, because basically what you're seeing is glass, cement, stone, trees, and then sky. This is all the artwork you need, to be honest. And even the tiles, they have so much character. Especially when that ages, that's gonna look really nice. Okay, so you can open these up, sliding doors, you can open them up to the swimming pool. And you have a nice covered swimming pool in here. Again, thanks to the shape of the lot, you have this triangular shape, right? And it just lends to that very unique character of this house. And I'm all for it. I love it. Kudos to the architect and the designers and the developer, the builder basically, for this. So you have a nice and clean rectangular swimming pool in a triangular lot. So there are the tanks. You can't see those from the street, but you can see it from the back. And then you have these lights, just so they look really nice at night. Okay. That has been it for the ground floor, but before anything else, guys, do you see these? Do you see this whole panel of window? That is every one of you watching our videos, and only about these two panels, I would say, about 33% are the ones who are subscribed. So if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you get notified for whenever we release houses like this, and to let us know that you guys enjoy our content so that we can keep creating more. Okay, it's time to head up the second floor through the main stairs, which, by the way, are senorita steps. Okay, so they are lower than the standard, which make it easier to climb. And the steps themselves are made of mahogany, just like the trees lined at the front of the property. This house is included in spot.ph must-see spaces, so if you want to see more of this house, make sure you check the link in the description below. Okay, so as you climb here on the second floor, you'll notice, again, a continuity of all of that bright, or brightness basically, maaliwalas. So here you can look over your living area, and then here you have the family area, which I know about you guys, but this is very practical, okay? So apart from having all of this window to work with, which means during the day you don't actually need to turn on any of the lights, you don't really need it anymore because it's so bright. You can also open these to let in some breeze, let in the air so that it's nice and cool. And take note, the windows have these roll-up screens that you can press and it goes up. Then you can open your awning windows. And then when you need it, just slide it down. It's really, really convenient. Okay, so apart from that being convenient, you also have this. So this kind of acts as your entertainment / kitchenette. So these wooden bars are for your glassware. So they'll be hanging like a bar. And then you have your sink over here and provision for a refrigerator and anything else that you might want to put at the other end of the counter. So at night, you don't have to go downstairs. If you just want to hang out with your family, you can stay here, grab some snacks, and hang out. How nice is that? And again, of course, you have the really high ceiling. Okay, so this is the first door that we see from here. And this is bedroom number 2. Remember what I said about no room being just a plain square? Well, Take this for example. It's also triangular-ish. It's actually not just a triangle. It's very specific or contoured. You'll see in a bit. Okay, so you have this much space. You have your built-in Korean appliances already. Again, huge windows. And then your built-in wardrobe over here. And your ensuite toilet and bath over here with your water closet, your sink, and your partially enclosed shower space. Actually, this room is kind of shaped like an arrow, almost. With this being the tail end, and then this is being the arrow end. Then here, we have a nice hallway. Just look at how that is nicely framed. We're gonna check that out later on. Okay, now here, we have a room that does not have an ensuite because this would be best turned into either an office or a theater. So you can just imagine putting some soundboards in here or audio phones, etc. or turn it into a gym. It's up to you, but you have this spare room right here with, again, the floor-to-ceiling windows alongside the really high ceiling height. Right next to that, we have bedroom number 3. So you have this much space. You already have your built-ins with your wardrobe, your vanity, and that floor-to-ceiling window. That is such a picture window right there. Then obviously we have a balcony. Kind of spoiled it for you guys. And then there is an ensuite toilet and bath right here with your water closet, your sink, and your partially enclosed shower space. And over here, bedroom number 4. So we have this much space, again, very unique layout. You can probably have your bed over here facing this wall where you can have your television if you want. Your floor-to-ceiling window over here, and then your wardrobe and vanity is built in right here. And again, of course, you have an ensuite toilet and bath with your sink, water closet, and partially enclosed shower space. Okay, so that is it for this side. Let's now head over to that side, which I'm sure you already know is the master bedroom, just because it's at the other side of the property and it has this grand entrance. So you have this nice hallway, right? How dramatic is that? Apart from, yes, you have a very dramatic gold handle as well, just to signify that this is the master bedroom. My goodness, that door height is just, it's really high. Okay, so as you enter, that is the first thing you will see and not much else. And then you see this. So let's check this one out first. So you have a sliding door that will lead you to your walk-in closet. So you have some closet space over here, mirror. So take note, this is a brand new house. If there's construction dust, please do not mind it. Then here you have a vanity, full vanity. And then separated by a door, you have an enclosed sink and water closet. So actually, your your appliances and your fixtures, such as the water closet, are all also Korean. So it's not just Korean built. Even the fixtures used and appliances are Korean, including the light switches. Okay, so if you were wondering, so where's the shower? Well, good question. So as you walk towards the rest of the room, my goodness, it is so bright. Wow. This is what you will see. And I love how it's just enough space for a king-sized bed and your entertainment. And that's it, because that's really all you need in a bedroom, right? A place to rest, and that's exactly what this room is. Just look at that. Again, imagine it raining or sunny or any weather. That is gonna look so relaxing. And then you're snuggled in your linen sheets. Ah, fantastic. Okay, so about the shower. So on this end of the room, you have your ensuite toilet and bath with your sink, your bathtub, and then your enclosed shower space with the gold fixtures, of course, just to fit everything else. So the master bedroom is the only one with the gold accents. Everything else is quite neutral. And then this is the only, or rather this balcony is only accessible from the master bedroom. So it's a private balcony. This faces the road, or at least the facade of the house, and it's very private. No one can see you in here. And then on this side, since it's just basically trees, take note again, we are in Pampanga. It's more open because no one else, again, will see you on this side. So that's very smart. You can just hang out in here, have some seating, and chill out privately. Okay, now since we came from that balcony, let's head to the other balcony for the recap. Let's look at that. It's technically one hallway, but it isn't boxed in. Okay, so might as well start the recap here. We have 700 square meters of floor area and then 613 square meters of lot area. 5 bedrooms and a spare room for the theater. 8 toilet and baths and a 4-vehicle carport. You have this triangular lot that's quite wide, 50 meters wide, in fact, and then 2 balconies, and it's not fenced because you are in an exclusive subdivision here in Angeles, Pampanga. But more notably, I think, is the fact that this house is well designed, which makes me want you to see it for yourself. Because there are a lot of modern houses, right? A lot of Korean-inspired ones, but this one is actually developed by a Korean developer. But that aside, the design itself is just so refreshing that you have to see it for yourself, especially if you're on the lookout for one here in Pampanga. And I have only good things to say about it. Cherry on top is the fact that you have mahogany trees at the front to pair with your mahogany stairs. That being said though, if you or anyone you know wants to see this house, send this video to them, or if you want to see it for yourself, send us a message or go to our website at www.presello.com. Invest in your future. Invest with us. Invest with Presello. Hey guys, if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, make sure you click here. And if you want to see more house tour videos, click right here. And we also have this new thing called Working Lunch with Presello, where I and a few random people talk about a few random things related to real estate. So if you want to join in on the conversation, make sure you click right here.